Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Times quick cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Tuesday the 14th of January 2025, and it's been set by Orpheus. Quick look back in my records shows that the last three puzzles have been 8 minutes, 11 minutes and 25 minutes on New Year's Eve, so not quite sure what to expect here. Hopefully, I think Orpheus tends to be in the kind of 10 to 15 minute range, but there is the occasional stinker. So anyway, I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Area police officer lacking flexibility. Sign made by wife leaving those of her sex. Omen, I suppose. Women. Unusually posh gear brought back by large retailer system. Unusually posh shop something. Shop. Gear is kit. I don't know. Shop something. Southeast European surf briefly. Whoa. SE. Southern European. South European. A structural member at right angles to a ship. A structural member. It's probably an arm. It's a yard arm, I suppose. No, it can't be a yard arm. At right angles to a ship. Wow, what's going on there? Metal works located by railway. I mean, railway would seem to be an RY. Works would be metal would be a not an ironry. Works located site. I can't. Foundry. That's what I think I meant. Found. You find it beside the railway. They are. Old chap enthralled by cover of religious book. Whoa. Old chap, so OPA, old chap, enthralled by cover, RS. North Yorkshire reports colourful transport, resorts. North Yorkshire resorts, colourful transport. I think that might be the name of an actual place. Can't think what it might be. Jazz fan is a, oh gosh, I've forgotten already, cat. Entertaining worker, perhaps with a choral composition. Oh gosh. Cat. Ant. Is it a cat? I think it might be a cat. Perhaps with a, so yeah, let's put that cantata. Yeah, can. Oh, can. Ant. At cantata, I think is a phrase. Okay. Corpulent southern racecourse spy. See racecourse, I think of Ascot or Epsom. Corpulent is fat, isn't it? Overweight. Obese. Racecourse spy. Some kind of tout. Maybe that's an S to begin with, something. Stiffly formal, starch, first persons behind pair. First persons, I'm prim. P-R-M. Okay. Toothless old PM associated with gallery. Toothless old PM. Is that Eden Tate? I think that's Eden Tate, but I don't know. Tate will be the gallery, I think. Don't know if toothless means that. Volcano appearing in street name is Etna. There's a hidden word, not very hidden. Tendency to compose simple song. Looks like an anagram of tendency, which simple song would be a... I don't know. It'd be something. Loss of hope of the French couple. Loss of hope is despair. Ha ha! Despair, lovely. Misappropriated neckwear. Misappropriated, stolen? Stole, yeah, stole, I suppose. Fair enough. Like section of army team. Linger appallingly. Golly. Glass container. Artist found in coffee bar. That must be a carafe, mustn't it? Artist RA in cafe. Tuneful little operetta, primarily penned by Doctor. Penned by Doctor would be an MO. Tuneful. Melodic, I think. I mean, that's more of a biff than little operetta. Why would that be melodic? I'm going to put that and leave it. Um, Labour inventor, initially welcomed into fighting force. Labourer, hand, inventor. Looks like it. A V. V into that. It's a navvy, isn't it? Into the navy. Ah, that must be a Slav going in there. Let's come back to that. Lovely hedgehog capable of great speed. um, Lovely hedgehog. I've got no idea what to do that, Clay. It's got that U from Foundry, which I think is correct. Capable of great speed is capable, able. It's probably an able down there. Can't be capable, able. Maybe. Who knows? Husband and child. Going around islands, imposing dwelling is sorry, mansion. However you want to say it, mansion. Withdraw, place of refuge is retreat, I think. Okay, that's a bit of an old chestnut, I think. Item of tack or lumber. Item of tack. What is that? Bridle. Saddle. Saddle? Yeah, you saddle someone, so you lumber them with it, don't you? Manage to fence in small wood, which is cope with the cops. Okay, that all looks good then. Outstanding king touring a key Japanese port. Oh gosh, we had this the other day, didn't we? Outstanding king. Osama. Osama? OS is outstanding. A king. Osaka. Osaka came up the other touring a key. I think that's Osaka. Not entirely convinced. Let's take that out. Fairly sure. King touring A. Yeah, I think it's Osaka. A. Yeah, it's touring King. There's King. Touring A and key is A, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, it's gone fairly well now. Area. Police officer. Lacking flexibility is what is it? Shop. Brought back by large retail assistant. Gear. Rig. Shop girl. Okay. Shop girl. Is this Slav? Southern European. Yes, slave. Slav. Fair enough. A structural member of a leg. A structural member of right angles to a ship. A member's normally a leg. At right angles. No idea about that. Old chap. Enthralled by cover of religious book. So yeah, something S. Oman. Aha, very good. Romans, very clever. North Yorkshire. Resorts, colourful transport. Oh gosh. Not good on places in Yorkshire, if I'm honest. Corpulent. Southern Racecourse Spy is a scout, isn't it? Racecourse Spy is a scout. Would that be corpulent though? I don't think so. I guess Edentate looks right. I don't know for sure. Sure, because tendency to compose simple song. Tendency is a tendency is a leaning. Think there's an anagram of simple in there. Don't think there's an anagram of tendency. So all good to that point, and then boom, just here. What this looks like. Area. Distance would fit. Police officer lacking flexibility. What's this one down here? Like section of army team. Linger appalling. Okay, so that looks like an anagram of linger. Is that just a long? A hidden word? Section of army team. Don't think so. What's it? A unit, isn't it? Army team, maybe. Linger appallingly. Surely is an anagram, which is war. Is that going to be regimental? Reg? Yeah, I think that's regimental, but I don't quite know. Mental. So we've got linger and team. I think we've got lingo team and an A for that. That's A beam, I think. An A beam. It should be a 1-5 really, but what's this? Distract, lacking flexibility. No. Area, district. I remember this. District, di strict. There you go. Okay. Is this melodic? Tuneful is melodic. Little operetta. Hello, primarily penned by Doctor, which is a medic. Yes, melodic. Okay. So it just leaves these 3 or 4 again. Corpulent, racial spy. Stout. Yeah, I did say stout, didn't I, as well? Stout. Gosh. Lovely. Hedgehog, capable of great speed. That must be Sonic, mustn't it? Super Sonic. Okay. Well, that was a little bit. What is that going to be? Just leaves these 2 or 3, depending on if edentate. I mean, edentate, I think is correct somehow, because it all it fits those checkers, so I'm not going to get anything different to it, am I really? It's not a word I know, edentate, though. What have I got here? Tendency is a composed simple thing, a penchant, I think, to pen something with a chant, okay, which just leaves this little place in possibly Yorkshire, colourful transport, which is, what is that? North Yorkshire resorts, and then a colourful transport. I don't think there's an anagram, although resort could be an anagram. Eek. Some kind of car, isn't it? Car, which is golly, what car is it? I'm going to take out the P to help me there. Colourful. It's actually looking for a colour. Let's go through those. Red car, I remember it. Red car, I think it is actually called. There we are. Supersonic, 12:13, nice. Whew, I think that's my fastest time of the year. Okay, red car. Right, let's go through that. There's some good clues in there. A little bit hard, I think. I think that was a bit hard, though. I wouldn't want to tackle that as a beginner. Okay, so we've got an area is a district, and a police officer who lacks flexibility would be a detective inspector, a DI, who's strict. We've got a sign is an omen, and we've got a sign, so made by wife leaving those of her sex. Well, her sex is women, so take the W off, gives you omen. We've got unusually posh is an anagram of shop, and then we've got gear brought back, which is rig, going backwards, and then by large is an L, and that's a retail assistant, a shop girl. We've got a Southern European is a Slav, or Slav, not sure. Serf briefly is a slave, take the E off of the serf. A structural member at right angles to a ship. I know that an A-beam is part of a ship. A structural member. I feel like there should be more going on than a general knowledge question. At right angles. A beam. I'll come back to that one. I'm not sure I understand that one. Metalworks is a foundry. That's where you make metal, ironworks and things. Located is found, and by railway, RY is the standard abbreviation. Like the Romans clue, we've got the old chap, which is an O-man, O for old and man for chap, and then enthralled by the cover of religious. So religious is the cover of the religious are the R and the S, the R and the S, the covers of it, so to speak, and then put them together. Enthralled is saying you put O-man into RS, gives you the Book of Romans, which is part of the Bible. Clever clue. North Yorkshire's resort, Redcar. So yeah, you've got a red car is colourful transport. Um, we've got a bit of a complex one here. So we've got a jazz fan is a cat, entertaining a worker, so an ant, ant going into cat, perhaps with a, put an a on the end, gives you a cantata, which is a choral composition. Corpulent is stout, southern, and then a race course spy is a tout. Stiffly formal is prim, first persons behind pair. So pair is PR and first person is I'm in this case because it's first persons. So yeah, it's kind of one of those. Toothless apparently means edentate. I assume it's edentate, not edentate or something. Not a word I'm familiar with, but we've got Anthony Eden, who's an old PM. Can't tell you anything about him. I think he might have been in the late 50s. And associated with gallery, the classic crossword gallery, the Tate. We've got the volcano Etna, which is in Sicily, part of Italy, appearing in street name, so literally a hidden word in street name. You can see that. Tendency is a penchant. I think that's correct pronunciation. If you compose something, you pen it, and a simple song is a chant. Okay, we've got a loss of hope is despair, and that's the French couple, des pères, despair, despair. If you misappropriate something, you stole it, and neckwear, a stole is like a fur that goes around the, can be a fur that goes around the neck. Like section of the army. Okay, so like a section of army is regimental, which is an anagram, I think, of team linger. Yeah, team linger, and appallingly is your anagram indicator. Glass container is a carafe. Artist is an RA, so stands for Royal Academy. So whatever the person who comes from that is, Royal Academician. Found in a coffee bar, which is a cafe. Tuneful is melodic. Little operetta primarily is the LO, penned by going into medic for doctor. A labourer is a navvy. Ventnor initially is a V, so take the V of Ventnor and welcome that into the fighting force, which is the Navy. So Ventnor, somewhere I spent some of my childhood holidays in. Lovely place on the south coast of the Isle of Wight. We've got lovely, what have we got here? Okay, lovely is super. Hedgehog capable of great speed is Sonic. Okay, I'm not quite Sonic the Hedgehog. Lovely is super. Hedgehog is Sonic, and capable of great speed, I think, is supersonic. I think that's how the clue breaks down in terms of the specifics, but yes, it's a reference to Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, there was only one hedgehog I can think of, really. Once I got, there's no synonyms for hedgehog. Once you eliminate the possibility of some kind of hidden word or anagram involving that word, you're in trouble, really, beyond finding Sonic. Husband and child. So we've got a man and his son. Going around I for Island gives you an imposing dwelling, which is a mansion. Withdraw is to retreat, and a place of refuge can be a retreat, so double definition there. Another double definition here, so an item of tack, things that horses tack, things that horses wear is a saddle, and if you lumber someone, you saddle them with a task or whatever. Manage, if you can manage to do something, you can cope with a task. Fencing in is saying put an S in there, S for small, sorry, and a wood is a copse. And we've got OS for outstanding, we've got K for king, touring A key, well, A and key of A gives you Osaka, Japanese port, and we had Osaka probably last week, so all done 12-13. A little bit tough in places, but I'm really pleased to do that, 12-13, so thanks for watching.